Hey guys, this is Crypto James talking to you today about Moviebloc. Now, Moviebloc is a concept that I think everyone can get. I think Moviebloc is pretty much on point in terms of what anyone is looking for from entertainment aspect, because that's what it's all about. And the entertainment industry, whether it's Hollywood or whatever you want to call it, there's billions of dollars in. There's a lot of money in. And Moviebloc has an opportunity to capitalize on that and get their own market share. And I'll explain a couple of reasons why. But one thing that I've seen, there's one thing that I've never seen anyone really discussing, particularly when I've listened to people talk about Moviebloc. And it's relevant as to why I think this can do very, very well. Also, guys, there's some recent news coming out of the EU that we need to talk about with regards to crypto, because this also has to do with crypto regulation. So if you are positioned, actually it doesn't even matter if you're in Europe, this is going to affect the overall industry. So you will need to listen to this as well. Before I get into it, guys, if you're new to the channel, you may be wondering why you want to listen to me. I'm just a YouTuber, right? Everyone's got a YouTube channel these days. But these are the first 26 coins that I owned and the first 26 coins that I talked about on the channel. Had you invested $100 into these coins when I released the videos about them, and you can go back on my YouTube channel and see me talking about them, you would have been in profit for 8K. And that is if you had done everything wrong. That's if you'd have simply bought and never done anything with. Remember, when you buy something, when you're making an investment, you mean to buy low, you sell high. So if you'd done nothing, you'd done none of the selling, you just held them, you'd be in profit for 8K. But that's if you'd done the right thing. If you'd have sold, if you'd sold last year when the markets were flying, you'd have been in profit for 123K. That's 115 grand difference. Big difference. Now, if you want to see, these are not the coins I own, by the way. Now, I sold them. Of course I sold them. If you want to see the coins I own, come check out Copy My Crypto. Go read the site. Is where I share every coin I buy and every coin I sell. On the site, we have beginners' guides to crypto, because a lot of the members have never invested in anything. We have thousands of members. These are the same guides that I end up passing on to my family that ask me, so that I don't have to sit with them, because it's not that complicated, but it's simplified for everyone. And Phantom tops that list because it was a Udemy course I did where I said it would 100x. It was the only Udemy course I've ever made. And I always look for the next Phantom. And when I find it, I won't do a Udemy course or anything like that. I will go and tell the members. So if you want to make these kind of profits, if you want to take the work out of it for you and simply see what I'm doing and copy, then go read the site. And if you like it, I'll maybe see you there. Moviebloc. Moviebloc is a really good concept. So look, Moviebloc, quite simply, is a Korean video streaming platform. And the whole premise is, look, Moviebloc is a decentralized movie and content distribution platform. So what it means is, again, you've got a network where anyone can go online and submit their work to be made into a movie, or be put, or their film be put onto the site, or their TV show or their short clip put on the site. And their Moviebloc's whole premise is they want to solve how money is distributed within the entertainment industry. So they've redesigned and reconfigured how people get paid, how people earn money. And by making Moviebloc into a proper community thing where people that watch the stuff are incentivized to participate, whether it's reviewing a movie or commenting on a movie, you get rewarded with some of the Moviebloc tokens. So as a viewer, as a content, viewer, there's a word. There's a word. But, as someone that's consuming the content, if you participate within the active community, whether it's reviews, whether it's highlighting the quality, like giving a simple rating, whether it's an illegal content report, so they quite often, you know, a user can highlight there's an illegal content been produced, and you're rewarded. The users as well. If you're watching the platform, you can donate to the participants whose work you think is very, very good. And also, if you're watching premium content, you're rewarded. So when you take a look at the platform, you can see there is a lot of content. Some free, some is premium. Right, but you've got top 10 films. It's structured very similarly to a lot of the platforms that we've seen out there. You know, your Netflix and your Amazons and all of that. And I love this as an idea. It gives everyone the opportunity to produce the work that they're passionate about, put it online. Audiences can enjoy it. They can donate to you if they think you've done quality work. It's a way that effectively movie creators can fundraise for the next project, and the consumers get to enjoy rewards as well. And something that you've got to bear in mind is the Korean movie industry has had a real surge over the past few years. You know, we saw Parasite winning an Oscar. It was the first Korean movie to ever win an Oscar. Absolutely smashed it. If you've not seen the movie, very, very, very good movie. And Squid Game is literally one of the biggest shows on Netflix. One of the very biggest shows on Netflix. It became the top viewed program in 94 countries, attracted more than 142 million member households, and amassed 1.65 billion viewing hours during its first 4 weeks. So the Korean movie industry is having another surge. And if any up-and-coming director or actor ends up on Moviebloc and their movies end up garnering a lot of positive attention, Moviebloc will benefit. The users will benefit. Everyone benefits. It's a way to really introduce everyone with the opportunity to start looking at stuff in a way that's cheaper, where they're rewarded back. The concept itself is very, very nice. Now, what can it do? It could probably do a 10x. But there is a few things that I would point out. Because, yeah, it's like, its previous high is about 10 times what it is. Now, one of the key things that I'd want to see with this is that they are really continuing to grow the Moviebloc network and start really trying to get solid advertising out. Because I've not seen a ton of Moviebloc advertising, and that is legitimately key. Like, I want to see the Moviebloc are on banners around the place. I want to see them in... firstly, guys, what do you think of this as a concept? You know, rewarded as a user, rewarded as if you're participating in the ecosystem, by whether that's by like reviewing a movie you watched or giving a rating. Like, how do you like that as a premise? If you're particularly interested in Korean or foreign movies, it depends where you're located, right? But does this intrigue you? As a concept, is this quite cool? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Like the video and subscribe to the channel, guys. The amount of people, almost everyone that comes to this channel are returning viewers, but no one ever subscribes. Subscribe, please. Save me asking again. And yeah, let me know what you think. But the thing for me, the big thing for me is I want to see them advertising like hell. I want to see them getting the word out about this, because it's a quality idea. I could see this taking off in a big way. The Korean movie industry is enormous. The Korean entertainment industry is enormous, and they've got a real way to capitalize on a market share here in a very clever way, particularly if they get viewers to come. So advertising is going to be key. This can 10x, but I would want to see a real push on getting viewers return to the platform and continue to use the platform. Because the only way, like any platforms, like when you know Netflix, the reason Netflix grew is it started in one country, and as they saw success in that country, they started moving and opening up access to other countries. And advertising was key. Now they're everywhere, and that's what's got to be done for Moviebloc. And if they do it and they do it right, this could be massive. It could be it can start with Korea, but they could grow exponentially. They could grow massively into other territories, but they've got to capitalize on the Korean territory first. So advertising is massive. But yeah, but again, let me know what you guys think. What do you think of it as a concept, as an idea? Do you see the potential I did? Let me know down below. And guys, if you want to see the coins I own, come check out copymycrypto.com. It's where I share everything I'm doing. Every coin I buy and every coin I sell. I send out emails anytime I'm buying or selling. There are videos up daily. If you want to see what I own, if you want to make these gains, if you want to take the work out of it for yourself, where you don't know when to buy or sell, you can see exactly what I'm doing. You can copy. Takes the work, takes the work out of it for you. And again, look, you know, Phantom, I'll find another Phantom. And when I do, I'll go to the members. I won't do a Udemy course. I'll just tell everyone, this is a coin I'm getting in on because I believe it has the potential to 100x. And I want to make that money. And if you do too, go read the site. Just read through it. See if it resonates with you. And final piece of news, EU. EU. So EU is getting ready to regulate the digital assets sector. They've taken a major step towards establishing rules for how the exchanges and other service providers have to operate in EU member states. The EU Parliament will have to vote on the proposal in 4 days' time before it's formally adopted. If agreed, it's expected to come into effect at the start of 2024 at the earliest. The regulations suck, guys. They want consistent identity checks. They want minimum requirements on stablecoin reserves. They want mandatory identity checks, to be commonplace all the time, which I get from a money laundering perspective. But they also want to restrict your stable coins like USDT and USDC. And that to me is dodgy because fundamentally they're the most utilized stable coins. And they have very harsh language with regards to the stable coins. And over regulation of stable coins could be problematic. They also have some insane rules around what exchanges have to do. And I could see it really putting some exchanges off of trading in the EU because fundamentally what these regulations are going to do is demand the exchanges send accumulate data for any transaction above, I think it was $1,000 unless they've changed the regulations, but that the amount of additional administrative work that will cause for exchanges, that costs money. That's additional work. That's additional work that you have to pay people to do. Who's going to have those costs passed off on them? It'll be the consumer. It'll be the users. It'll be us. So it'll either be an increase in trading fees or it'll be a minimum requirement of trading, or it will be a monthly subscription fee or something. The way the EU have approached this sucks, and I do not like it. And they're not looking out for and again, it's always under the guise of we're looking out for the consumer. No, you're not. You're looking to watch us all. Tell me a bank that has to report any transaction above £1,000. You can't, because they don't. It's a ridiculous, the whole thing is ridiculous. But that's just my perspective. But I don't like it. And I don't like governments in general, to be fair. I think they overregulate and they watch us too much. Anyway, that's it from me. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.